Hey, it's your guys here, and we're bringing a new idea today. We're basically just gonna play Yume Nikki and talk for a while, but whatever. Uh, so yeah, shall we start?
Yeah, we shall.
Alright, this idea first off started uh, when we were gonna play this game just for a playthrough, but I don't know who had the brilliant idea to uh, you know, turn it into this basically a podcast while we play. But
I think
that's
you said that you wanted to just put some stuff behind it, give it a little more gusto.
look at me being a genius. Haha, funny. But we did record a little bit, and there were some topics we talked about which I didn't want to just leave into the aether, so we'll talk about them now. It is going to be too loud. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down a little. Bear with. It does seem on the louder side. 6 should be good. And alright, so in that video we talked about Sonic Frontiers and God of War coming out on practically the same day, which
Yep,
kind of sucks for Sonic Frontiers
that is a bit of an L.
because it's going against what's going to be probably the best game of the
Game of the
year.
year. Yep.
Let's be honest, that trailer they showed at the PlayStation showcase was pretty
Ooh,
good
yeah.
looking. I'm excited for it. I think honestly, I have a PS5, so if you're watching this and you want us to play it, I will so play it. I'll buy a capture card, and we'll play it here. Should be grand old fun. I I played through the first one when it came out a long time ago. I don't remember much, but it will come to me. But I think that will be exciting. I I'm very excited for Sonic Frontiers actually. I I'm a Sonic fan, and I think the game looks fun. The combat, the possible like tech it has. I saw some things on Twitter about like being able to cancel air attacks, what are the homing
Hmm.
attacks,
Yeah.
which looks fun. Uh, that and just the speed of it. I don't know. It looks fun to me. Sadly, it's release time. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
I don't know who at Sega decided. You know what?
No, yeah.
I don't want this game to succeed. But
Sega, they've been just L after L, man. Like, they have not done like a good PR thing since like the 90s.
yeah, man. Oh boy.
What are they doing, dude?
I could just imagine the board meeting. It's like, well, we could release it in like December for holidays, but what if we decided to release it a day after God of War or a day before? I don't know which one it is. Uh, which is one of the most anticipated games ever. I think that's gonna do swell for us.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't even it might have even been intentional, but like competing with God of War, especially being a Sonic game and you haven't made like a decent Sonic game for like decades, like having fans be invested, like you have to be a like fucking huge Sonic fan
Yeah.
to like only play the Sonic game and like to actually have an edge over God of War, it just isn't happening. Like Sonic fans are dedicated, but like God of War is such like an amazing franchise. There's just
Mhm.
no competition whatsoever.
Especially this one. They really like the PlayStation 4 one blew it out of the park. That game
Yeah.
is crazy. Uh, I'm excited for this new one. The trailer looked very good. I looped back to this door. Anyway, the trailer looked very good. uh,
Hmm.
you I know Thor was in it. God, that fight scene at the end looks so cool. It's gonna be so fun to play. Uh, and then the whole oh god, when Atreus shoots the arrow into the sky and it like rips it apart. Oh, it looks beautiful. I actually thought about getting Sonic Frontiers instead of it, but if people want us to play it, I will do that instead. Sadly, I can't get both.
Yeah.
Bit broke, constantly, but still I'll do it for the content. But yeah, poor Sonic.
Yeah.
Boss
I didn't
fights look
watch
good.
the entire Sony things. I'm more of a Nintendo guy myself, so I was watching the
Yeah, lame
yeah,
Nintendo
I
fan.
know. All the
Farming
Nintendo.
simulators.
Yeah, exactly. The fucking 45 minutes farm simulators. I woke up an hour earlier than I was going to for college to watch it, and I woke up an hour earlier, watched 45 minutes of garbage, got the Zelda trailer, and that was like the only thing exciting about it. Like they led with Fire Emblem. Like I'm not a Fire Emblem hater, but like I do not care for it. And I know a lot of people don't care for it. There are some Fire Emblem fans, but like
Kind of a fan of Fire Emblem.
yeah, like
I'll
I
be
can
honest.
understand it, but like they led with Fire Emblem. The main characters look like Pepsi characters. Their hair is totally awesome. Um, and then it was just 40 minutes of the exact same Square Enix Triangle Strategy Octopath Traveler game.
I like Octopath Traveler, but yeah,
That's it's fair, but there were so many games that were just that,
that
but again,
all the fonts were the same. Yeah, dude. I
yeah,
I, I knew it was happening, and I knew the Sony one was happening, and I saw that Sony was at like 3 o'clock, my time, and Nintendo was like 7. I was like, yeah,
it was 7 a.m.
I ain't
Yeah,
waking up for that. And I just woke up. It was like 12, and I look on Twitter, and uh, Zelda was trending. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Tears of the Kingdom.
It looked cool. I love the cover art. It looks very cool.
Yes, it is very cool. I'm
Uh,
excited.
I I just can't play games on a Nintendo Switch. Just
It's totally fair. Yeah, 1080p max on the
yeah.
TV is absurd.
I like
Like Nintendo needs to get with the times. I get that they're never about power or graphics, but like
they're more about style, which I love.
exactly, yeah.
I was defending Elden Ring's style over quality till the day I died. But when you have a 2017 system that at the time of its release was kind of underpowered, and here we are years later,
The PS2, PS5 came out 2 years after the Switch. 2 years later, and it is the most powerful console on the market. Nintendo did a revision around the same time, and it is still 1080p max,
it like
720p on handheld.
it got an Ethernet port, and that was it.
Yeah, it is actually a joke
An Ethernet
how
port that
underpowered it
does
is.
not even help their terrible netcode.
Yes, their servers are so awful. It is
Oof.
it is honestly like an insult.
GoldenEye multiplayer
Yeah.
looked cool, but ain't
Yeah,
no
until
way.
you're actually playing it on their servers, it's not happening.
Yeah, I don't want
People
to
were
do
excited for Mario Party and Mario Kart multiplayer for the N64 thing, and
it.
people were like, "Yeah, this is unplayable."
Yeah,
So I don't see how GoldenEye is going to be any different.
I do actually enjoy GoldenEye, which kind of sucks. I wish they would revamp their potato network. But whatever.
Yep.
But speaking of that state of play, dude, Tekken 8. Whoo!
Yes, that's what I was going to segue into. I have never played a Tekken game in my life, and that trailer made me want to play Tekken.
Tekken has kind of been my guilty pleasure of fighting games. I'm a big uh, fighting game guy, and that has always been like my one that I've never played, but I always watch. I love watching Tekken. It's
Tekken is
just
very entertaining.
so like
It's very
stylized
unique.
and
Like
hard to play.
there aren't many fighting games like Tekken. I guess
Yeah,
maybe like Soul Calibur
yeah.
you
There are
could consider is similar,
three
but like
fighters. Like there's Virtual Fighter or Virtua Fighter,
Virtua,
which I mean they're cool, but they don't really compete with Tekken.
no.
Tekken is kind of
Tekken is
the
the 3D
3D
fighter. And
arena
it
fighter.
is a
Or not arena, yeah.
very entertaining game, and I
Oh,
want
it's
to play it
so
very
fun.
badly.
That trailer was in engine, man.
I have watched that trailer like 10 times
I
now.
remember I was watching it and I read like in-game footage like there ain't no way.
Yeah,
It
it was
is.
all rendered in game. That's I'm guessing it's like a story mode, like cutscene,
Yeah,
because
probably.
I don't think they're gonna integrate those like
The flashy like
yeah,
moments,
like actually
definitely.
the like cutscene esque bits where they like hit the ground and
Hmm.
the ground like cracks beneath him. I think it's gonna be like a cutscene, but like still
That
for a
is.
scene, dude. When Kazuya like flexed his bicep to punch Jin, and you could see the veins pop out of his arm.
They were on something with that
That was
trailer, man.
crazy.
People were I watched it on Maximilian's
Oh my god, when he
stream.
timed the music with the
That
trailer.
was funny, but
That
people
was
were
so
freaking
cool.
out. I was blown out. I did not expect them to start with. I didn't even like think Tekken 8 was gonna be there.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot that Tekken 8 was like revealed like a month or two prior.
They should have.
Like I forgot that Tekken 8 was a thing.
They should have shown that at the where was it? It was East. No, not East. It was oh my
Game
god.
Awards?
No, oh my god. Evo. Remember
That's
where
what it was.
They showed.
That's where it was revealed.
Teaser. They probably should have shown this there, but I'm not complaining. We still got it in the end, and it's beautiful. Oh, that's
it looks so good.
That Street Fighter. Ooh,
yes, I'm very excited for Street Fighter 6.
I'm gonna be honest. I've always found Street Fighters kind of boring to play.
That's fair.
It's because I'm a filthy anime fighter that needs like air dashes, dashes, and flashy moves. But it's fine, whatever.
I love Street Fighter 6's new mechanics,
and
they look so fun.
No Sakura is a complete like just no go.
Sakura fan. We don't know that she won't be in the game. She's just not in the base roster.
Yeah, and till she's shown, I'm not even gonna consider it.
Yeah, I think she was DLC in 5, so she's got a chance.
Wasn't she base roster for that?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty
I mean, I could be wrong. I didn't play 5, but I was
she's
pretty
been
sure.
Base roster for every game that she's been in. No, 4 she
was
DLC
4 she
in 4. Wasn't because she wasn't in the arcade
story mode.
Yeah. It wasn't in the arcade versions of it, and when it was taken onto console, she was in that version. But still, I mean, I just without her.
But I'm a Ken guy through and through, and I absolutely
Ken is not
love.
Homeless.
He's not. He beat
he's still
beat the divorce allegations.
He's still technically
he's
homeless.
Technically homeless.
He's just
but
not divorced.
Exactly. Yeah, he didn't leave his wife, or his wife didn't leave him. He still loves his family.
On the run.
Ken is my boy. I love his design in this new game, and his story implications are amazing for his character.
I like it a lot. I've just all the the weird jury, you know. Her.
Oh yeah, I love Jury. Jury looks like so much fun.
She looks fun, but all the degenerates that are giant fans.
Oh my god, yeah.
Are scary. Like full on terror.
Yeah, the degens on Twitter.
Yeah. Crazy people. But yeah, I do love that she like beats you and then goes on the Twitter and makes fun of you.
Yeah, she fucking ratios you in real life. That's crazy.
Oh, it's crazy. It looks so. It does look neat. I do love the graphics and all that.
I like the realism now. I like how the characters look now. How it's not super. It's still got that like anime flash to it, but like it's more Western now. And I'm not like a huge fan of Western design. I'm more of a fan of that like Japanese stylized, just like anime-esque stuff in general. But I do really love how they mixed like Western urban style and like Street Fighter in general. It does it justice. It looks really cool. So yeah, when it comes out, I forget if it has a release date or not. I think I will be playing it. I'm excited.
Yeah, I will be watching.
Yeah. With
my 0 money. Save it for God of War or Sonic.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, very exciting stuff. Another thing that just recently it got a trailer, Chainsaw Man, which
I watched that. I'm excited for that.
I'm gonna be watching that.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched anime in years.
Nope, neither. I mean, years is a bit of a stretch, but I have not watched anything in a while.
Years is not a stretch for me. The last time I watched something was like, I can't even remember. I think
The last thing I tuned into was JoJo Part 6
oh,
Batch 1.
I watched some of that, but I watched it with you, and it was more of just an experience.
Yeah.
The last time I like sat down to actually watch something was, I think it was My Hero, and I just kind of fell out of it, you know, because
Yeah. My Hero, I think the manga is in a good place right now from what I've seen. I'm
spoilers
not a
alert,
reader. Yeah.
Bakugo is
Spoiler alert.
gone.
Spoiler alert, I think he might be getting revived, so
Oh, I thought
I
he was
might.
fully dead.
Yeah, I
Aw,
thought he was too, and then I looked at Twitter and they're like, "Yeah, he's getting revived." And everyone's like, "God damn it.
really?
Just keep the dude dead." It would have actually been like way better for it if Bakugo had died permanently. I think that would have been like a really good thing for Deku's character.
Yeah, I thought he.
Um
What I saw was someone saying, "Oh my God, he's actually dead," and then someone doing like the Squidward dancing and saying, "Sorry to all my mutuals, love Bakugo, but hell yeah, he's dead."
yeah, he had like a hole through his chest. Like he died. Like he's dead, but I think he's being revived somehow in the story. I don't know
We'll
how.
see. I think it's a good move if they just kill him.
Yes,
To be honest, as a
that it doesn't happen enough.
sorry, but as a writer myself, sorry, I think it's good to kill off a character every once in a while.
Yeah. Like it doesn't happen enough in like what is it, shonen jump, shonen manga in
Hmm.
general, like killing off characters permanently. It doesn't happen enough as it should, and I feel like it creates sort of like a there's no there's no suspense to it because you know that it's like a quote unquote kids show. I hate
Hmm.
calling stuff that, but
Yeah.
like you know that all the people are gonna live and the good guys are gonna win
Hmm.
because that's how people write stories.
Yeah.
But like killing off like a main character doesn't happen enough, and it really does wonders for the story
Hmm.
and character development. And so if they actually permanently killed him off, I think that would have been so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's
The
to hoping that he stays dead.
the one positive I will always give My Hero is they aren't always afraid to kill people, because what was his face like? Spoiler alert again.
Yeah.
Doctor Knight or whatever, the guy who could see into the future. They
Yes.
killed him off,
They did kill him.
which was
I do
pretty
remember
big.
that.
I was a pretty big fan of that. Uh, I didn't read or watch. I just heard that, and I was like, "Good for
Yeah.
you."
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest warier of spoilers, but whatever. Anyway, we were talking Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man, yes.
Excited for it. It looks
I have not
brutal.
read the manga.
Me neither.
I think I should start it because I hear it's really great, but holy shit, the animation, just the plot, not plot, but just like stuff that I've heard in general, it sounds like such an amazing show and manga.
Yeah.
So I am very excited. So I mean, like from what I've seen, like the teaser we got like a few months back was really 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 good,
Hmm.
and just like the idea in general is it's it's a very it's kind of it kind of reminds me of Jujutsu Kaisen in a way.
Yeah.
And Jujutsu Kaisen, I mean, it wasn't the most like story heavy. It's not
Yeah.
super like it's not sophisticated. It's just
Yeah.
turn your brain off, enjoy some fighting. It was entertaining, is what it was.
Mhm.
And I feel like Chainsaw Man may have a bit of like a deeper story, but it was very Jujutsu Kaisen esque to
Mhm.
me, which I think is exciting because I really enjoyed Jujutsu Kaisen, but it wasn't uh, like I wasn't what's the word?
Fully
I,
invested.
yeah, I wasn't thinking during it,
Yeah.
which I feel like would be important for like a show like that, which
Hmm.
would be like a really entertaining and kind of fresh for the genre. So, um, yeah, just in general, I think I'm excited to watch something that hasn't really been done before.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm excited for the brutality and like the
yes,
horror aspects. I think
yeah,
that's
it does. It reminds me of Berserk in that fashion.
yeah.
which Berserk is very well known for their like graphic violence and
Oh yeah,
themes. So that will be super cool.
and I hear
Very
a
hyped.
lot of praise for Chainsaw Man, so
Yes.
I'm going in optimistic for it.
Yeah. And I think the character designs too.
Oh, holy shit!
Some of the demon designs I've seen.
Hold, epilepsy warning, real quick.
Oh yeah.
That
Jesus Christ.
was beautiful.
Wow.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, like the design for Chainsaw Man. I don't know anything about the story, so I don't know who it is or anything about it. I just call him Chainsaw Man. I'm sorry if you're a big Chainsaw Man and fan and stuff like that,
And
but
we're
we are novices. We don't know anything about it.
yeah. So if we have said anything disrespectful, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure to dislike the video. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Comment how much you hate us.
Yes,
And
yeah. Leave a like and comment how much you dislike us.
Chainsaw Mans wouldn't do that. They're not One Piece fans.
Exactly. Yeah. Mid piece. If you're a mid piece fan, get the fuck out
Oh
of
shit.
world building. Yeah, world building my ass. Go find a better anime. I don't want to sit through fucking 3 years of content.
Get them. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't associate with him or anything he says. Don't attack
Yeah,
me.
One Piece is good. No.
I love you guys. Like
He
and
is kind of
subscribe.
cool. Zoro's cool too. I mean, the characters are neat, but I do not care for it.
It's just I can
No, I'm kidding,
barely
kidding,
watch
I
television.
like making One Piece fans mad. It's funny.
Yeah, please do not send death threats or harassment.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't care about your Red Rock. Kamehameha is better. L.
Oh, we're dead.
Yeah.
Can't wait to wake up and see my address.
Yeah, the fucking what Straw Hat Pirates logo spray painted on my front door and on my windows smashed in.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. So One Piece fans, you're all right. You're just funny when you're mad.
It's like talking to a child.
Yeah. It literally is. So I'm a filthy JoJo fan, so hurl your insults at me.
Just love how gay it is.
It is, it's very gay. I'm sorry, Joseph and Caesar definitely had sex.
Yeah,
Like, there's no way that they didn't.
Dia was just confirmed gay.
Yeah, literally, he was in love with a priest. Very cool of him. Based Dio. I mean, other than the fact that he committed several war crimes and, human rights violations, because he's just an evil person.
Yeah,
But,
murder.
yeah, he killed people. Not a great dude. But it's cool that he's gay. Good for him.
Good
Yeah,
on him.
speaking of bi visibility weekday, something good for Joseph.
Day.
Yeah, week or day / and or for Joseph. Fucking
Buzzword,
dudes and
buzzword.
girls.
Buzzword.
Buzzword. Yeah, exactly. Good for Joseph. He's a good guy.
Yeah, go on. But yeah, Chainsaw Man. Excited for it. Gonna be great.
Very.
I also again wants to play it. You could say.
Yeah. We would be happy to oblige, or he would be happy to oblige. I do not have a PS5.
I will be buying a capture card, presumably a good one, learning how it works, and doing that.
Yeah.
And I think that does it for those two. Another thing that I started watching today. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. The new episodes came out, and I've only watched like the first half of the first episode, and it's so funny, and it keeps the dark theme. To be honest, when I heard it was coming to mainstream television, I wasn't like that hopeful, but after watching it and hearing some things, it's very good. I recommend it. Sadly, you have to get a VPN, or watch, or watch it illegally on YouTube. I don't condone. as an option.
Yeah.
But they did say that they'll, for globally, there will be a release soon. But it's very exciting because I'm a giant fan of the original Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I remember when it came out, it was just so terrifying. And for the longest time, I believed the MatPat theories, which, as I actually became an adult, figured out were kind of horseshit. Because this whole thing was a commentary on mainstream television when they then put it on television.
Yeah.
Which, and then when like the first trailer came out, he still stuck to the theory that it was a commentary on television, even though in the trailer it's like, yeah, this is coming to a television channel, and he was like, okay, so the duck is going to be Donald Trump, and this is going to be a political commentary, and I was like, huh, wild.
Yeah, MatPat, he just throws random shit out there to stay relevant because I mean, props to him. He's been doing this shit for like years, but like, there's a point where you just run out of theories and you just
Yeah.
gotta pull shit out of your ass. So, I mean, have you seen his FNaF stuff? He almost incited a like manhunt, and people were like running around the U.S. trying to find this like real
Oh,
pizza store.
I remember that.
People were like harassed and doxxed and shit because he needed content.
That
I
was
don't exactly
crazy.
agree with the guy, but yeah, he's done some crazy shit.
I he's I've learned he's he just doesn't seem the best.
No.
I saw a thread on Twitter about some of the things he said and
Yeah.
whatever, but he's bigger than us. He'll kill us. Let's not do
Yeah.
anything.
NatPat fans, for legal purposes, it was a joke.
Please, we're tiny. Do not hurt us.
Yeah.
Back to Chainsaw Man.
Yes.
Or Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. It's good for more horrific, dark comedies and things. It's a good era we live in for that stuff, and excited for it. I'm excited for all of those. I don't know when does Chainsaw Man come out in like November? I don't remember.
I can look it up. Chainsaw Man release date.
Yeah, you could do that.
I think it's soon.
But I will be watching it. I hope everyone
October 12th.
October? Ooh, that's good. That's good. October. Man, Halloween. I'm so excited for it. But just as a horror junkie, it's very exciting. That's why I'm playing Yume Nikki. I don't know if this. I mean, this could be considered a horror game. It's like a freaky game. It's a spectacle horror game.
Freaky.
And I like that. Very unique. But like God of War can almost be. It's got some spooky elements. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is like a dark comedy, and Chainsaw Man's got some
horror aspects.
Thrilling, horror. Speaking of that, what was it? Junji Ito is getting an adaptation of Spiral, or I think is that the name of the story? I don't know. One of his stories is getting like some sort of adaptation.
Interesting.
Which he's already had an adaptation of some of his works. It was bad. It was very bad.
I feel like it'd be hard to adapt.
It's very hard.
What he does. He has a very unique way of storytelling.
His a lot of the art is very difficult to transfer.
Yeah. It is a medium that is difficult to bring to animation.
Evident by that one story with the neighbor, where it's just such a grotesque, detailed design, and in the anime they just had like a pattern put on it, like basically just paste it on, and it doesn't look good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I love Junji Ito a lot, big inspiration of mine. And the work is so grotesque, beautiful. God, like some of the ideas are just so, like almost comedic in a way. Like the balloons with people's faces on it, and like a noose is hanging down, and if you walk outside, it's going to hang you. Pretty sure that's Junji Ito. and if that balloon gets destroyed, you die. Like that. That comes from the dark, dank areas of the mind, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But that adaptation, I would hope it would be good. We'll find out.
It could be a not straight to DVD, but like, what's the word? Like airing on like television rather than being
Yeah,
released as an anime,
I
like
really
TV only.
forget what it was. It was a long time ago since the like
Announcement.
teaser for it. I'm pretty sure that's real. I don't know.
Yeah,
But that's exciting.
it is exciting. I love his. I'm not a huge horror junkie, so I'm not as versed in the horror sphere. But from what I've seen of Junji Ito, his stuff is really unique.
Oh yeah.
So getting more content of that, especially animated, would be very good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for that.
The way his themes are translated are like really crazy, and it really tickles the writer part of my brain, because like his probably most popular story, I'd say, the one with like an earthquake splits like a mountain or something, and all these like holes pop up, like these silhouettes of if you watch Steven Universe, it looked like uh, the holes that Amethyst came out of, and those gems. Yes, I'm a Steven Universe fan. Please don't kill me. Uh, sorry, but you know, these holes. Everyone sees them on like the news, and people gather to look at them, and they're kind of drawn to a certain one that fits their body perfectly, and they just and something's drawing them towards it, and they just go into it, and they get stuck because they're like a perfect fit, and they keep going through. And months later, the other side of this mountain is found, and instead of regular silhouettes, it's like twisted, barely human figures, right? And someone looks inside, and this horrifying creature is inside. And basically what it is, a person goes in, and as they keep moving, the hole like slowly changes and turns them into a horrid, gross monster. And basically what that's representing is from birth, you're given like in some you're kind of like it's hard to explain. You know, like kids will have big aspirations to be like an astronaut or something,
Yeah.
have these grand old jobs, but as an adult you hear that and it's like, yeah, that ain't happening.
No, yeah.
Your destiny's kind of like fit. Your hole was already made.
Yeah, you
just
were
gotta,
kind of the class that you were born into kind of dictates
yeah,
what job and future you have, unless you like are some genius who becomes like a STEM major
yeah,
and somehow invents something new. If you're not like top of the top, your life is kind of, I mean, it's depressing to hear, but like everything is kind of set
yeah.
already.
And just the way that theme is translated is beautiful with the holes in the mountain. It's like, God, I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that is cool. I'm gushing
Uh-huh.
about this nerdy stuff. Speaking of nerdy stuff, I watched. This was also in the. I mentioned this in the recording for this, and is something I didn't want to waste in the ether, kind of like God of War, Sonic. I watched my new favorite movie recently, and it was Whisper of a Heart. It's a Ghibli movie, and it's just so good. I don't even want to like talk in depth about it to spoil anything, because it's just like a really a magic experience, right?
People, go watch it.
Go, please. What? It's on HBO Max. Watch it before they take everything away. They're getting rid of Whiplash on the 30th or the 27th or something, which is so stupid. Come, Whiplash is such a
Wow.
good movie. But yeah, HBO Max is dying, sadly.
Yeah.
I really liked the platform until they removed everything. Especially Soul. I loved Soul Train. I only watched like the first season, or like series of it with the girl with the glasses. It was the first one. I watched all of that, and I never watched the other parts, which I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't. But yeah, Whisper of a Heart. It's like it's not. I wouldn't. It's not Ghibli's best movie. I know that. That's probably either Spirited Away or what is it? Something Princess, not Princess Mononoke, the other one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I always forget the name of it, but those two are probably the best. But like this one just it really felt like, because of some things going on in my life, it really felt like I was in that movie. Again, I just don't even want to say anything about it because, you know what? Are you ever gonna watch it?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not really much of a movie guy, so probably not.
So
but,
I will give first pause this right now and go watch it, right this minute. I'm gonna go into a little depth about it, or skip to like this timestamp. Hopefully, editor buddy here will get that timestamp and put it on screen. But in the movie, the plot is about a young girl who, the main point that related to me, her like, I don't even know if her boyfriend is moving to Italy to follow his dreams, and when she learns of this, she kind of like feels lost, like she doesn't have her life like plans in order. So as soon as he moves, she decides to just spend the next few months, instead of studying, write a book. And she does this, she drains herself and like overworks herself day and night, barely sleeps to write this, just to see if she likes it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just, you know, as a writer myself, it a lot of the way it's handled is like, it really speaks to you, because she doesn't feel good enough a lot. She doesn't feel like her story is really like gonna take off, or it's not good enough.
Yeah.
And it's sad to watch. It's really relatable, and the part that like got into my head the most was her buddy moving to follow his dreams, because I've been thinking about moving abroad for studying, and the fact that like as I'm thinking more in depth about that, I watch this movie and that happens, and the writing stuff, it just really clicked with me. I'm not the best at explaining why things click with me. I don't know why. I'm better at writing it, but yeah, it is just a beautiful movie. I love it to death.
Mm-hmm.
I've never really had a movie where I like watch it and want to rewatch it over and over again. But I've been watching that over and over again, and listening to the soundtrack over and over.
Yeah.
Beautiful movie. I love it. Watch it, please. Everyone watching, watch it.
Yeah.
Now.
Go watch the movie.
Or HBO Max. HBO Max is killing like itself and animation.
Yeah.
It just, I've never seen something shoot itself in the foot and then be like, no, this is fine, we're gonna double down. Like every day I see things about how it's removing more and more stuff. The fact that it took Soul Train down and like banished it to the ether was crazy.
Yep.
It's stupid and very sad to watch, actually.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big proprietor of animation. I'm a big fan of it, and art in general. It's sad.
It's important.
Hopefully, it will get, all those things will get new homes. I know other studio, like what was it? That Batman movie was like moved, is being taken over by like Netflix or Hulu, I forget. But it's actually found a home. All this Steven Universe stuff, it's not off HBO Max yet. And I'm actually going to talk about that in a second, but it's moving to Hulu. And it's crazy. So speaking of that, I watched watched the Universe movie recently for the first time. Yeah, I know it's been out for a while, but and dear God, I love that movie. Spinel, the main antagonist, is my favorite character in the entire thing, in all of Steven Universe, and just one of my favorite characters ever. Their villain song, oh my God, me Mr. Musical, I love that song. And just the way Spinel moves and is very much like, it's got like the look of an old Disney cartoon.
Yeah.
With like the you know the expand.
Yeah.
I forget the squish and expand. I forget the animation term.
Squish and pull.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably
I don't know
that.
the name for it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Every time I listen to Drift Away, yeah, if you watch, you know, man, I'm like brought to tears. That song is sad with the context of the movie. Fuck Pink Diamond, straight up. You know. But yeah, love that movie. Oh, 1 second. All right, here I am. Anyway, let's see. What else is there to talk about? Oh, we got Gaster here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I kid. I think what I want to bring out now is there anything, if you've watched to this point, is there anything like any games you want us to play? We're relatively new. I have a few ideas for things to play, but recommendations are always taken. We're gonna be doing a lot of Game Jolt games, so I don't know if you would want to promote it to us two idiots to play, especially with how dyslexic we are, or specifically me with poor Jake's Halloween.
Yeah.
My dyslexia, it gets to me. But yeah, anything anyone wants to play, we'll play.
Please do leave comments.
Yes.
Leave comments
and
telling us what you want us to play.
Like and subscribe, of course.
Obviously.
As always. It would be very appreciated.
It honestly would, for a growing YouTube channel, hopefully find some success on the platform. You know, it's a great medium, great way to express our interests. So
yeah, keep running that runtime. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
leave any recommendations, give us criticism. We're open to it. It helps the algorithm, and we like to see your comments. So we'll reply to everything that is posted. So yeah, if you just leave anything, just let us know what you want us to do, and we'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, we have some series playing. We're playing Undertale right now. That's no surprise. Oh God, I love Undertale. It's been years. I've forgotten basically everything, so just fun to revisit. And you've like not seen a whole thing about it, so
Nope.
You're about to see not my favorite indie game. My favorite indie game is Bad End Theater. Hint for the future. But I've always been on the side of Undertale. No matter how toxic the fan base can be, there's always more toxic. Like Steven Universe.
Yes, Steven Universe.
I do like this show. It's not my favorite, but I do love the movie. But man, that fan base. Speaking of, I always find it funny that the song from Steven Universe, the most popular one, I think it's the most popular one. The when Garnet's fighting Jasper, is that her name? Why can't I remember the name of the song? You know, the "Come and Get Me If You're Able." You're just mad because you're single. Favorite bar. I remember someone like animated that over the Undertale, like the Undertale parody where it's Sans versus main character, and they put that over, and it has more views than the actual official song. I just think that's funny.
The Spanish cover of it that's like used in memes all the time.
I actually don't know if I've heard that.
You should listen to it. It's very funny.
I should. I really just love the Undertale version of it. It's so funny. But it also is good work. You know, whoever did it is good at what they
Mm-hmm.
do. Uh-huh. So true, bestie.
So true, bestie. I'm not like super versed in the fandoms,
Yeah,
so
you're
I don't really
only
have like a big input, but
you're only a fan of like three things ever. Speaking of, do you have any topics you would like to talk about?
all of my topics are like completely irrelevant to the situation. And I have like major ADHD and possibly undiagnosed autism, so my hyperfixations are rotating.
Oh,
So I
okay.
only ever have like three things that I'm interested
We're
in at a time.
45 minutes in. If there's still someone watching, I bet they'd love to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
give out a
I've
topic.
been all right. What am I super into right now? I've been playing a ton of Splatoon 3. That's
That's
super
big.
fun game. It is. It's very, very fun. Please, if you haven't played a Splatoon game, play them.
I
They're
really,
not just kids shooter games. I mean, it's their own genre, and you
yeah.
kind of, it's not for everyone. But Splatoon 3 is an incredibly fun game. I have like hundreds of hours in the previous games. It's wonderful. I mean, it's no 1,000 hours in Super Smash Brothers, but I'm a Nintendo guy. What can I say? Um, Zelda. I'm sorry. This is gonna be basically all Nintendo topics.
Oh, who cares? I
Yeah.
talked a
So
lot about Sony.
yeah, Zelda is gonna be super amazing. I cannot wait for that game to come out day after my birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
May
that's cool.
12th is it's super and I thought it was a really cool coincidence.
That is actually.
Uh, yeah, so that's coming out. I'm super excited for the lore implications of Ganondorf still being quote unquote alive,
Mm-hmm.
just like being there, which I would assume would be the same Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time,
I thought it was a
considering that
Twilight Princess one because of, you know,
Twilight Princess Ganondorf is Ocarina of Time
he is?
Ganondorf.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I have forgotten all the lore.
yeah, yeah. He was sealed away in the uh, I forget where he was. I think he was.
I just remember in Twilight Princess he was stabbed and sealed like within the
Yes, I
sword.
think he was. After Ocarina of Time. I think it's when Link goes back to being no, it's the adult timeline, I believe, when he wins against Ganondorf and stays. Could be wrong.
Oh,
Haven't like super freshed up on my Zelda lore, but yeah, he's basically put to death, and then they stab him through the chest and seal him away. But he doesn't die, and he gets out. And I believe that is the same Ganondorf in the trailer where he's being kind of held.
mm-hmm.
Um, there's been a ton of theories that the hand is Goddess Hylia, which would be
Ooh.
really cool, considering that from what we've seen, Link kind of gains that power
Mm-hmm.
hand. So, and other things is that his Master Sword is damaged and broken,
Mm, that would be
which
cool.
was I believe made by Goddess Hylia, the hero sword, and then Phi was infused into it. So if we see Phi, however you want to pronounce it, in the new game, that would be really interesting because she was kind of sealed away forever in Skyward Sword.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, there's a ton of new openings for lore implications in the new game, and we are how many months away? May, so like 3, like roughly 8 months until Zelda. Cannot come soon enough. I'm very excited for that. Um, I think Jojos is another topic I wanted to talk about. I have not seen Batch 2 of Part 6 yet, so I'm excited to watch that. And then Batch 3, Part 6 is I mean, not exactly popular among the Western fan base, or maybe even the Japanese fan base. But I'm excited for that to finish up, and then hopefully see Part 7 and Part 8 animated,
Oh yeah.
because those are the magnum opuses of the Jojos verse. Apparently, I haven't read either of those either, but I want to because I hear they're amazing.
Yeah. Actually, I need
So
to read that at some point.
yeah, I think I will just watch Part 6. I'm not sure if I'm gonna read,
Yeah.
because I mean it's being animated as we speak, and I think the next batch was like what 6 months from now or something, however long it was from batch 1 to batch 2. Netflix absolutely killing the hype of the show
Oh my
by
god.
releasing it in batches
They give
and doing
like
virtually no advertisement or promotion
exactly
for it.
the batches could work, but like they gotta promote it.
Yeah, it is honestly terrible what they're doing to Part 6, and I'm really hoping. I heard that Disney got a deal with JoJo's, so we could see a weekly upload on Disney Plus, which would be really cool.
Oh, that'd be
Back JoJo's
unique.
Fridays. I mean, Disney's kind of new to it. I don't think they've done anime other than the Star Wars Visions, which I guess you could call anime.
Yeah.
Um, so just if Disney could save it, I know Disney's not exactly the greatest company in the world,
Yeah.
um, but that would be wonderful if we could get Disney to kind of house the JoJo's scene for now, because Netflix is doing absolute shit with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then once Part 7 gets animated, hopefully it'll be under that same weekly release, because nothing beats waiting for JoJo's Fridays.
Exactly.
That's pretty much all I had to bring up. Because I mean, actually no,
Oh.
Pokemon's coming out.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon Violet and Scarlet,
Yeah.
which I think will be very cool. I wasn't the hugest fan of Sword and Shield, but I grew up playing Black and White and Fire and Leaf Green, so I didn't even I don't think I even played X and Y, because I didn't have a 3DS until when I was a little more out of Pokemon. So I never really got into. I played Sun and Moon when that came out, but I did not play. I think Gen 6 is the only thing that I have not played. But that should be. I'm excited because it looks good from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could do a good job with it. I don't necessarily think Sword and Shield were bad per se. It just wasn't really my cup of tea.
Yeah. I really liked Sword and Shield. I played that for hours shiny hunting and like
Yes.
building teams because that's what I like in Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's all I needed. So I have like
Yeah.
600 hours in that game.
That's valid. I'm more of a just like go with the story and beat all the gym leaders and stuff. I've never really been like a competitive Pokemon player, and I also have like I said, ADHD and possible undiagnosed autism, so I do not have the patience nor the um I guess patience. I can't really think of the other word for
Attention span.
yes, attention span. Thank you. I do not have the patience nor the attention span to shiny hunt. I've done it like once or twice, and I did it like once successfully, which was Sword and Shield. But my odds were greatly skewed. It was like 1 in 1,000 chance because I had like a foreign Pokemon
Mm-hmm.
that had a better chance of becoming a shiny when it had children.
Yep.
So it only took me like 600 attempts or something like that, which was still like 3 days of my life. But yeah, I really toughed it out to get that Pokemon,
Oh.
and I don't know if I will do that again,
Oh,
especially in older gens when it's like 1 in 8,000
yeah.
chance to just randomly get a shiny.
I've been waiting for this day to talk about my long endeavors for shiny
Oh
Pokemon.
my
Hold on,
god.
let me grab. I have it written down in my notes. Let me grab my
Yes.
phone real quick.
That was That was a time, viewers, when we had our little competitive shiny hunting escapade.
Oh, dude, okay. Let me see. I don't know if I have all of them, but okay. So my first one was Magikarp, and it took me 1,070 eggs to get a shiny Magikarp, which isn't bad.
No.
But then they released a free shiny Magikarp, which honestly, I mean, at that point, I kind of liked just the shiny hunting because it gave me something to do, so I wasn't really upset. It took me 488 Dreepies, which is amazing.
That was crazy.
I was doing this with I had a foreign Pokemon, but I did not have the shiny charm. So what was it, like 1 in 1,000? I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 in 3,000.
I think it was 1 in 4,000, and then having the Masuda method foreign Pokemon, I think, ups it by like a few percentages.
Yeah.
It's more common to get a shiny with a Masuda method.
Mm-hmm. But I did that. Then my big one, T-Tar. Do you remember how many it took for him?
It was like 2,000 or more.
I'm pretty sure it was 3,000 eggs.
Yeah.
That took me weeks.
Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. I think I got my my shiny Cursula, which was like the only shiny I really wanted because Cursula's awesome. I got my Cursula. It's like I tried for Dreepy for like a few days. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. But this man went for like months, not months, but like he was shiny hunting after I like stopped playing the game.
I was a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Like all I did was sit on my couch all day and like breed. I would put in the egg, I would do a lap around the place, go get it back. I got it. I was so like I did it so much that I had a route that was perfect, was just enough steps to get for the egg to come back for the minute you get there. So
yeah,
I also did the rubber band method a few times, but I sat and did that like 24/7, and it was like 3,000 eggs for a shiny I can barely see because I'm horridly colorblind.
You were genetically nerfed for shinies. It sucks.
My brother, it was a long time ago, so I was like playing it in my living room, and my brother was watching an episode of Pokemon, and it was an episode with Tyranitar, and he, like, that's when I got him, right? And I've never exploded. There's like one time ever I've exploded with more happiness.
Yeah.
But man, that was fun. I love shiny hunting. I've been thinking about doing it more, just because it takes so much time, and it's just kind of fun for me because I'm a psychopath apparently.
I think you just have a normal attention span and are able to do things like that.
Oh yeah, dude. Like when I say I was like a robot, it was like scary. Like I was crazy. I've never been so devoted to something.
Yeah.
I'm not even that devoted to my writing. Oh, whew. Yeah, those are my shiny escapades. I love it. Shiny hunting is definitely my thing, and competitive.
Yeah, you should get into shiny hunting in like Gen 2 and Gen 1.
Oh yeah, well I could just like shiny hunt in Sword and Shield. I could do natural shiny hunting.
That's true, yeah.
But the only reason I didn't do that is your IVs. Ivy. Is IVs that one or is it EVs? No, EVs
I think
is
it's
the other one.
IVs
is the quality
like,
of the stat.
ones.
EVs is like the hidden stat.
Yeah.
Which I also did EV training. My method, I did like in Sword and Shield. God, one of my favorite things was like the changing time of day, to farm raids.
Mm-hmm.
So I had like near billions of the currency.
Yeah.
Because of that, and that's how I got like a bunch of natural, like the hidden abilities for Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Through that took long too. I also tried hunting for a shiny G Max Charizard,
Oh
but
my god.
that didn't happen.
No, yeah, that is like full odds, isn't it?
Yep, unless you have shiny charm, and I just don't like catching them all.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also did get the DLC so that you could get like a bunch of moves and stuff. Man, I big fan of that aspect of Pokemon. Competitive shiny hunting, all that. Very fun for me. Again, because I'm a psycho. And I wouldn't say I'm a masochist. I'm gonna go with the Markiplier excuse. I just like to test myself. And that I did. I did not give up on the shiny hunting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will play the new Pokemons. I have a lot of things I already want to do and play. Like, you know how you said Breath of the Wild comes out a day after your birthday? There's only one game I could think of that came out on my birthday. I'm not going to say it because it's actually the next series we have planned after Undertale. And then we'll hit Deltarune. That's not a surprise. I'm pretty sure I even say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to get to that game. And it came out on my birthday. And with some things I said, you'll probably be... There's your little hint, scavengers who want to find that.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that. There's a lot of fun games coming out I'm excited for.
What's that?
Thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
Speaking of another game I'm very, very excited for, is FNaF Plus.
Yes.
I'm stupidly excited for that one. I love its look. I love the designs. I think it's very good. I know some people aren't too hot on it, but I think it's just perfect for like creep factor. Like in the day when they're performing, they look like they could, they would be actual performers. But at nighttime, motherfucking Bonnie is in my nightmares.
Yeah.
That guy is terrifying. And the new mechanics and stuff and all the things promised, it looks very good. That's gonna be a day one play for us.
Oh yeah.
I'm
very excited to see people play FNaF Plus because I will not touch it with a
Yeah, you are there's a good video idea. If you want to see this man play a horror game.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, I gotta think of like the scariest horror game I've ever played. Which, funnily enough, it might be Slender Arrival, just because of the time I played that. That shit had me pissing as a kid. That game was scary. I gotta, that might be fun to revisit it and see just how scary it was, because I remember it being like the shit. Like, I played it with my I got through the tutorial level where you can't even die, and it took me like an hour to do that. Because I was scared of dying. I didn't know you couldn't get attacked. It was before you even start collecting pages. But
yeah.
I'm very fond of that game. I hope that on revisit, it's not terrible. That'd be scary. You can sit down in this? Oh, that's cute. Sorry. But yeah. There's a little plan for us. If you want to see that, like,
get us to 20 subs or 10 likes and I'll play a horror game.
Oh, okay. Do they get to decide?
Sure, why not?
Good. Most liked comment gets to decide. Exactly. I'm gonna be shilling that in every single video so it happens. Yeah. What did you say the goal was?
Let's do like 15 subs, 20 likes. No, what did I say? 20 subs?
Yeah.
Something like that. Let's just do 20 subs or like 20 likes on the video.
20 likes on this? Okay. Either of it.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be exciting. I'm not too spooked by horror games or horror anything, to be honest. I mean, like, a jump scare will get me every once in a while, but that's just what jump scares do. They like, whoa, but then it's not really lasting.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of much. But when I am scared, I am fucking terrified. Like,
yeah, we should put you on the roof of like a one-story building.
I'm no shit when I go on my roof. My roof is not tall.
No.
Like, the smallest section of it isn't 10 foot. But up there, I piss myself. like if I stand on my counter, I'm like scared. Like if I were like my stats were being built, like all of the fear went into one spot and one spot alone. Like you can hold a gun up to my head and be like, ha ha ha, but like put me 3 feet in the air, I'm like, ha ha.
Yeah.
It's funny and it sucks.
It is very funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could like hang from the side of like a railing, and you'd be like, "Ah!"
it just it's bad. My fear of heights. I have it.
It's entertaining.
I have it bad.
Yeah.
Like you could put like a snake on me and I don't care. I love snakes. They're
Snakes
great.
are cool.
Spiders, I love. I'll hold a spider.
I do not like spiders.
But like again, heights is it's never gonna work out.
Yeah.
Like a spider has crawled like on my it's gone across my screen and like I was just like I'm too tired to mess with that. He could go live his life.
Yeah, you're an insane person. I see a spider like crawl across my screen and I freeze. Like I'm like so scared that I can't move.
Bro, I wave to them, like one will crawl across my door and I like salute it. I'm like, hey, what's up, my guy? Go live your life.
I have actually injured myself killing a spider before. There was a spider.
Oh, I remember this.
Yes, there was. It's a little. I'm not gonna give details
Yeah, you don't
because
have to
it's
give
kind of inappropriate.
some
But
of the other details.
it was basically there was a spider at the. I embarrassingly I do not have like a box spring. I just sleep on a mattress. And there was a spider. I was like sitting on the side of my bed, and there was a spider like right next to my legs. Like, and it was a sizable spider too. It was a wolf spider. It was pretty big. But I legitimately got off my bed, threw like a towel over it, and stomped it with my heel, like repeatedly for like a minute to make sure it was dead. And I stomped so hard that I bruised my heel and could not walk on that foot for like a week. I incapacitated myself incapacitating a spider.
Usually,
It's not one of my proudest moments, but that motherfucker was dead.
I go grab a cup and a piece of paper and I take it outside.
Yeah, no, they're not like they aren't even staying alive in my house.
They eat flies for me, and I hate flies, so they're good in my book.
Flies are annoying, but like I don't leave my door open for them to get in often enough for
Sure.
them to like really get into my house. And like they're a nuisance and they're not like doing anything other than being annoying, whereas like I could actively be injured by a spider. So like
Yeah, most of them don't even bite.
no, I know that, but like it's like the same thing. You know that if you're like on a high place with a railing, you're not gonna jump over the railing.
No, that's different.
the
You
railing.
can die at any moment.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know, okay, say the floor collapses, or like you're leaning on the railing and it disappears. Like, not every spider, not every spider when you bite it is poisonous enough to kill you. At any moment, you can die with heights. I'm gonna.
Yeah, the railing could evaporate instantly.
It could. Honestly, if it's like a rotten piece of wood, it could break and you just die.
Then don't lean on the rotten wood railing.
The floor.
See, like I feel like
the floor is rotten.
To
and you fall
me,
through it.
it's like logic. Like if the like place is decrepit and going to fall apart, just don't go there.
No.
Whereas
you don't
like
know
a
if something's
spider, you have no control over a spider.
termites. Like sometimes you just can't see their damage, and like a daddy longlegs can't hurt you.
Oh yeah, I'm not afraid of daddy longlegs. They're harmless.
I don't even think
But,
a
like-
wolf spider's poisonous enough to hurt you.
No, they're not. I don't think they are. But like, it's not. It's like they seem alien. Like they're not.
Oh,
They're-
what a human thing to say.
Yeah, exactly. And they're not like normal enough for me to not be afraid of them. They're just scary looking, and I
That's
don't like how they
that
look.
sounds so fucked up. They're
It
not
does.
normal. No.
Okay, well they don't look animalistic. Like some insects are just creepy looking. Like I think like the feeling of like a spider crawling on you, like seeing like a spider crawl up your arm.
That's just a
Ugh.
media. That's just a media spin. I don't subscribe to that. Spiders are cool. Snakes are cool.
I don't mind
Okay,
snakes. I
I'm
think
not.
snakes are cool,
I'm
but
not
just like
gonna pull a Vecna and hold a Black Widow. I am not insane. That
no, yeah,
insane.
that's ugh.
But I mean, the spider's on me. I'm just gonna be like, ugh, and like push it off. I'm not gonna seethe. But yes,
Yeah,
heights. I'm a goner.
yeah. Like I was playing Smash Brothers on my Wii U and had a bunch of friends over, and one of the Wii remotes fell under the couch, and I went to grab it, and I felt something tickling my arm. Like, what is that? And there's a like fucking spider like on my arm crawling towards me. And I was like, oh fuck!
Okay, that's a bit terrifying.
Yeah, it was because I didn't see the spider until I pulled my arm out from under the couch, and it was on me crawling towards my shoulder. And I was like, fuck that. I've never like hit anything harder. I smacked that fucker. I
Except
hated
the
that.
other spider that you broke with your
Yeah,
heel,
yeah, that I bruised my heel
that you
on.
curb stomped.
Yeah, that dude was obliterated. That dude had no chance of surviving. And to be sure, I got like all the dirty laundry in the house and like put it into a ball with a spider at the center of it and
Okay,
just threw it into the washer.
that's excessive.
Yeah, I wasn't taking any chances.
Motherfucker just wanted to live.
No, yeah, well, I'm sorry, buddy, but you chose the wrong house to live in.
Oh, poor spiders. They get such bad raps. And
Yeah,
snakes.
well, snakes do get a bad rap. I think because so many snakes are so dangerous that people are adverse to them, but like as long as you're not like bothering them, I feel. I mean, because like some snakes are territorial and
Yeah.
like you don't really have any control of that. But like a domesticated snake, like having a pet snake would be really cool.
Oh, I want one so bad. I have been rattled at by rattlesnakes
I have
before
two.
on hikes.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean like it's scary because rattlesnakes are very venomous. I
Yeah.
mean, like an adult won't kill you necessarily, because if you get treatment like soon enough, you're fine.
You just gotta
Like baby
suck it out.
rattlesnakes can kill you because they don't have any control over their venom output. But like an adult, like matured rattlesnake, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
And we also don't live in the Amazon, so like it's very rare that you're going to find a snake that's venomous enough to kill you instantly or like gradually over a few minutes.
They're in like lake areas. Like
Yeah, like in more like uh humid environments, you'll find more dangerous snakes.
mm,
But we live on the West Coast. So it's
undisclosed state in the
yeah.
West Coast.
Yeah, we live on the West Coast, so we don't really have snakes too often where we live.
Eh,
So
I
yeah, there's
find
much
them
of
all the I find them all the time outside like my house because there's like a grassy area. I once accidentally ran one over with my bike, which I
that's
felt
not
bad.
nice.
Felt bad for. He slithered away, but I don't know how much longer that man's.
Yeah, I mean I've seen dead ones like on the side of the road, which sucks.
Yeah.
But like we live in a fairly suburban area, so
Yeah.
just like our area in general doesn't have a ton of them, but like drive a few minutes and they're probably more common.
hmm
But yeah, I mean, I've never like had a bad. I think it really just like if you have a bad experience with them as like a kid, it like sticks with you.
hmm
So like I've had bad spider experiences as a kid, and I just in general dislike them because they're creepy and scary.
I
But like I've never had like a bad run-in with a snake. I feel like people that are afraid of snakes have like had like they've run into a snake in a field, they've like stepped on it and like hissed at them.
Mhm.
Because that's what I don't think I don't think they our previous friends are ever gonna find this. And if they do, I don't really
Just
fucking care.
don't say names.
Yeah, well the shorter one, I guess
Are you gonna believe me if I say I actually don't know who you're talking about?
uh
Okay. What? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember them good enough.
okay, well, the
Oh my god, hold on, my keeps attacking my trash bin.
the more, or I can't really say more annoying because they're both annoying.
Oh god, hopefully they don't find this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a
well,
swell DM in the morning.
Oh yeah, well what are they gonna do about it? Come to my house? Probably, but like, I don't care. What are they gonna do?
Oh, exactly.
Smoke weed in my face? I don't
No,
know.
I'm gay.
Anyways, yeah, the
Oh my god. Okay.
yeah, there's
Which one
just
had
well, anyway,
more letters in their name? Which one had more letters?
less letters. Or wait, no, full name, not shortened. More
Oh,
letters.
so Nick. Okay, yeah, I know who. I know. Okay,
Nickname guy.
Yeah, now I
Yeah.
get. Now I get you.
He had a story where because his old house had like a few acres, I think, but he had like a big field outside of his house, and he was walking through like the tall grass, and he like stepped on a snake, and it like hissed at him, and he is like deathly afraid of snakes. So I feel like that
I
might
didn't
have
know
something
that.
to do with it. Yeah, he told me. I don't know if he told the story to you. You might not have been because you weren't incredibly active on Discord when we were a group.
Yeah.
But yeah, he told me this. He told us the story where he went into the field and stepped on a snake and it hissed at him, and he's been like deathly afraid of snakes since. So like I feel like that could have like a sorry for like the 5-minute setup to get to that one point that doesn't even really matter, but
we had to be we had to be careful.
discreet enough to where we didn't get our houses raided. Because you never know.
No, don't.
Drugs do crazy things, kids.
You gotta be careful.
I'm sorry. We can cut it out if needed.
No, it's fine. I love it.
Okay.
But we're gonna die.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
fucking try it, I guess. Huh? You know they could have like heroin needles. I shouldn't do that.
Stop! You're gonna get us killed. I don't want to go down with you, my guy. I ain't looking to go down with the ship.
Yeah. We're friends with some not awesome people in the past, but it's behind us. So
Ursa. God damn it, we're dead.
we're too woke now. I'm sorry.
Dang,
Woke
you're
moralists.
digging a hole and you've got me like handcuffed to you.
Yeah.
Oh god, hopefully this this doesn't reach.
I don't think this has any connections to anything actually.
Yeah, did you just realize what I've been thinking this whole time of a certain
think
game?
so.
A certain game we're planning on playing in the future?
Actually, no. I thought of something else, but
What did
we
you
don't really
think of?
interact. A certain social media platform that we were using right now. Or I guess not really social media, just media
okay, I know
where you
what
can
you mean.
interact.
I was thinking there's a certain game we're gonna be playing in the future that might alert, you know. But anyway.
I don't think either of them use the internet anymore. So
if this does reach you, I'm sorry. Don't
I'm not.
don't loop me in with him. Kill him, not me.
The implication that they would kill us.
Oh, yeah.
Don't kill us. I know you have your crazy ways.
Do not affiliate me with him or the words he's saying. Please. I'm a good person. I've changed.
Or they could have just lost enough brain cells from constant
Brother.
drug inhalation and or 4chan browsing.
Stop. Again, I don't affiliate with him. I'm my own person. Don't loop me in with him. I've said none of these things. I've said nice things. Don't hurt me. Hurt him, not me.
Yeah, if you're gonna kill anyone, kill that guy.
Kill that guy. Oh, this is gonna be funny if this happens.
That would be silly.
Again, you're going under the bus.
Yeah. Well,
I have enough on my.
well.
I have enough on my plate. I can't deal with attacks. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm a furry. I get attacked on the internet enough. I'm used to it.
Oh, what a brave soul! Now that tangent
Tirade.
that little tirade is it's gone and dusted, and hopefully nothing comes of that.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think that might be a good place to leave this first one off.
I agree.
Talked a lot about good things, Chainsaw Man, Don't Hungry, I'm Scared, and God of War. Again, if you want us to play it, we will. There's no goal for that. Just if there's like one comment saying yeah, I'll do it. And it's something I want. I'm not the biggest fan of goals, but this makes sense. 20 subs and this man's gonna play a horror game, and that's gonna be so funny. He's gonna play to completion. That's set in stone right now. You're gonna completion, 20 subs. You're gonna play it to completion. He can't even handle FNaF, like the first one. So play like whatever. Again, your guys' recommended. He's regretting all of this right now. I know he is. So that just makes it funnier. But recommend like the scariest thing you could think of, and he's gonna play. Not too long, of course. I don't want to kill the man, but I think it's gonna be funny. Yeah. 20 subs for that. Follow our Twitter. It's in the description. I have a Tapas account. Check that out. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this first episode of the whatever we're going to call this. I think we'll just call it the LoatheSome podcast. Or something. I don't know. Yume Nikki. We'll think of something. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's been it for today. See you later. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.